What is going on, everybody? Welcome to State of the Yanks, episode 5. Very excited to be here today. Let me get some trains in the chat from everybody. You know how we do. Yankees won in Toronto. Judge got 61. It was a very, very exciting series. Congratulations to Aaron Judge for being tied for the seventh most homers per season. I didn't even start yet, and this guy Ruben is already giving me problems about Aaron Judge. Listen, man, if Pete Alonso was hitting 61 right now, you would be going crazy. It's the American League record. It's the franchise record. Come on, man. Come on, man. Um, but yeah, Yanks won in Toronto. It was a very interesting series. We would took it 2-1. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Justin? Let's take a nice attendance really quickly. How's everyone doing? It was a very, very, very fun, fun series. We had a lot of stuff. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This is my house. This is my house, and then you proceed to lose the next two games. Freaking hilarious. Um, he was stomping around. Someone made an edit of him stomping around in a McDonald's. My house, yeah, my house, and then Judge hit 61 in your house. There you go. I don't know why every time that the Blue Jays win a game versus the Yankees, they act like they won the World Series. It doesn't really make any sense. Uh, it, they're not a good team. They've barely improved from last year. They said this was the movie. We won the AL and Judge tied the record in his house. Exactly. Clinched and tied the record in his house. Thank you, Ma Justin, for that input. But yeah, let's get right into it. Game one. Game one was Severino. Severino making his second start back. The Yankees lost it 2-3. Was this Severino? Yes, it was Severino. I'm sorry, guys. Let me run it back from the top. It was Severino making his second start back. We lost this one 2-3, 3-2 loss from the Yankees. We got started going early. Judge hit the single, brought the Rizzo double, followed by a Rizzo double, and then Glaber got a sac fly. And good situational hitting from Glaber there in the first inning, bringing the sac fly. Don't got to do too much, just get it going. And then IKF home run, one of the more rare things this season. He's got 5 this year. You know what I mean? Or 4. I apologize. I was there for 2 of them. We saw the grand slam, and I think it was a 2-run. Man, this guy IKF, when he's got the power swing, how do you let IKF take you 404? Let me know that. Let me know that. How you let IKF take you 404? Yeah, guys, I love to see the chat going off. Love to see the chat pop. It really warms my heart. Um, but yeah, IKF takes him 404, and that makes it 2-0. And then it was the bottom of the fourth. Teoscar Hernandez doubled in 2, and it made it 2-2. And that would pretty much end Sevy's day right there. He would finish out the inning. He would finish with 4 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned, two earned runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Sevy, pretty good start. He's looked all right since coming off the IL. You kind of want him to look a little bit better. I'm actually going to reach around and turn this jersey around. I'm not sure why. This jersey is going to turn. Gotta have the Aaron Judge showing. That's weird that Aaron Judge isn't showing. Very, very weird. Um, but yeah, Sevy looked freaking great. Um, he would finish and then he would pass it to Trevino. Trevino, not our favorite Trevino. He goes an inning, a hit, and a strikeout. And Trevino looked pretty good. The Yanks didn't really have any more offense after that first inning in this one. The 2 runs were all they would get. But then they would pass it to Efros. He would go an inning, and then they would pass it to Ron. He got into a little bit of trouble. He would only go with third, but he would get 2 hits. And then Johnny Lasagna bailed him out, and he would finish up with 2/3, a hit, and a strikeout. Got him out of the inning. And then Clay came in for an inning, pitched the ninth, and he just went a clean ninth inning. And then that is when Clark came in and Fat Vladdy said, "This is my house," and he was stomping all around everywhere. And whatever, man. We lost 1 game to them. They're gonna get swept by the Rays in the playoffs. I had to take down the Vladdy jersey. Uh, that guy's like, they won. What I think actually the season series is pretty close this year, but when they won the game in Yankee Stadium, oh my God, Flat Valley was stomping around like crazy. Let's see what the chat's got going on. Cole is tied for strikeout record still. He has 1 more start, right? Indubitably, he does have 1 more start. We will see what he gets for the strikeouts. We will see what he gets. Of course, they clinched though. Playoff Yanks are different. Playoff Yanks are different. This year we will not have a Aroldis Chapman in the playoffs. Hopefully, pitching in a big spot, so it'll be a little bit better. We won't have him pitching there, making everyone nervous, getting everyone scared. You really don't want to see Aroldis Chapman pitching in the playoffs. I cannot deal with another year getting walked off into the World Series. But yeah, let's get right on to the game two. Game two, Tyone versus Berrios. Springer led it off with a homer. It was 1-0 Jays. I think Springer now has like 52 or 53 leadoff homers in his career. It's kind of dope from a leadoff hitter. Whatever. I hate that guy cheating on the Astros. He's a cheating bastard. Then Tyone would settle in, man. Tyone would really settle in for the rest of that. He wouldn't give up a run, I don't think, for the rest of his start. He ended up, oh no, you give up another run. I'm sorry, you gave up one more run after that, but only one home run. But we will go to the top third. Rizzo singles, and then Higgy scores. Love that. Higgy had a pretty good game in this one. Higgy gets the back going. Higgy and Trevino have been kind of doing a little flip flop where Trevino's cold, Higgy's hot, Trevino's cold. It's pretty good. David John is my go. Thoughts on David John's status? David John is my go. Listen, DJ, when he comes back, man, need that guy to come back soon. You need that guy to come back soon, man. Need that freaking guy to come back. It's what you lose with you're losing a Gold Glove defender. You're losing a this year a 280 hitter, but he's a 300 hitter. Man, batting title, multiple batting titles, MVP votes in 2020. You're losing a big crucial part to the lineup because one, people let him see pitches because he's pitching usually bats in front of Judge. If you go him first, the Judge second, so people let him see pitches, and then he's a great hitter. He's a contact guy that you don't really lose that. This guy's gonna be good all the way until the end of his contract. And then Judge walk. Oh, that was Judge's first walk in the third following the Rizzo single. And then the top five, Judge walked again. And then Rizzo singles. And then Higgy singles and Judge scores. And then Rizzo got canned at third. Very, very interesting run decision there. Very interesting base running. Uh, Justin says Oswaldo over Hicks. Yeah, man. Definitely Oswaldo over Hicks. 110%. Michael says, do we keep Cabrera in for the postseason as very recent rookie or put in Jigs because he's a vet? I think you definitely keep Cabrera in. I think Cabrera's definitely earned his spot in the postseason. He definitely earned his spot in the postseason. No doubt in my mind. But yeah, so Higgy singles and then Judge scores and Rizzo was out at third. And then we move to the top of the sixth. Tyone's really settled in at this point, and then Higgy doubles, which leads to a Hicks doubles, and then Higgy scores, and then that was Judge's third walk of the game in that one. Judge had 4 walks in this game, and it was all 4 batters for his walk. All 4 walks in the whole entire game came from Aaron Judge, and it was absolutely silly. Absolutely silly. And then Glaber would single in Hicks, and we moved to the bottom of the sixth. Bobo would single. Bobashay, that guy got canned at second, and it was a good play by IKF because he came off the bag. He was trying to get 2. He came off the bag, and IKF just kept the tag on him. And what are you going to do? It's a great freaking play. IKF heads up baseball. Aaron Judge has a cannon for an arm. And Bobashay, dude's got great hair. It was a bonehead play from Bo. And then Vladdy came up, and Vladdy pimped a double, right? Excuse me. Vladdy pimped a double, and it was off the wall, and Vladdy was running, and he got canned at second by Hicks. Absolutely gunned out. Vladdy, this guy, this is my house. This is my house. Well, you just let Hicks throw you out of your house. Aaron Hicks, one of the worst players in the MLB this year, just tossed you at second base. Michael says put IKF at third and Donaldson benched. We'll get into that conversation. We have a little conversation for that a little later on. However, phone line is open for you, Michael, or anyone else in here that wants to maybe give me a call. Phone line is open. But yeah, so Vladdy got canned, and it was funny. And then we moved to the top of the eighth, and Higgy singles, and Judge has his 4th walk, and Glaber stays hot. He hit a double with the bases loaded. And Boone, interesting one. When we move to the 8th inning, Boone, very interesting. Boone letting Tyone go. Boone let Tyone go. Got into a little bit of trouble. Oh, here we go. We got the phone. First phone call. First phone call. Hey, how you doing there, caller? What's going on?
Yo, let's go Aaron Judge. Nebraska, baby.
Yes, man. Let's go, Aaron Judge.
Let's go Aaron Judge. I love your streams, bro. You're the best.
Thanks, man. I really, really appreciate it, bro. I appreciate all the fandom.
Yeah, bro. I wish you didn't stream at 5, though. You always catch me while I'm at work, bro. I gotta like hide in the back and catch your stream.
Yeah, man. I was also at work today too. Um, that's why I was streaming so late, bro. But I really, once again, man, I really just appreciate you coming out here, popping out, giving the show a call, man. It means a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. Always trying to be involved with the boys.
Yes, sir. So Yanks got 7 games left. Do you think Aaron Judge gets to 63 before the 7 games?
100%.
100%.
Do you know what stadium he's gonna be in?
He's gonna be in Yankee Stadium in coming
He's
up.
in Yankee Stadium, 100%.
Okay. Okay, man. Okay, man. Whatever. If you're feeling it, bro. If you're feeling it, I'm feeling it.
Feeling it, Mr. Crab.
Yeah. All right, dude. Well, thank you very much for the call, bro. Really appreciate it.
Catch you.
You have a good one, man.
Peace out.
And that was a good old buddy Ward of mine. Really appreciate the calls. Everyone calling in. Move the phone, bro. It's making noise. Oh, my bad, guys. Was that one making noise on this one? Oh, we have another caller. Wow. Wow. Popping off. Hey, man. How's it going? What's your name and where you're from?
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm from Long Island. How you doing tonight?
How's it going, Justin?
What are your thoughts on Bader at the postseason clinch? How many fucking beers he was slugging?
Dude, this guy Bader, man, he's a true dog. He was tossing back the beers like it was no problem. That's freaking. That's what you want to see, man. That's what you want to see from your center fielder. You want to see this guy get gritty. You want to see him tossing back beers. You love it. You freaking love it, man.
And what are your thoughts on Judge being camera shy, not slugging him on the camera?
Well, listen, this guy Judge, he's very high class. He's gonna keep it. He's gonna keep it behind closed doors. But I would have loved to see a couple of shotties from Judge, especially after getting 61. The shotty of beer on the way around the bases. Yeah, bro. So what do you think, man? Do you think that he gets to 63, or do you think he stays at 61? Maybe he gets to 62.
Definitely has a couple more in him. I believe in the guy.
You believe in the guy?
And at the end of the season, he'll be writing his own check.
Oh, he's writing his own check. All right, very interesting, man. What do you think the contract looks like on that?
He'll probably write it to himself. 42 and a half a year.
42 and a half a year?
He wants 9 years.
Oh, wow. So quick maths on that one. This is not a math pod. 42 and a half a year. That's a lot of freaking money, bro. 42 times 5, rough 200. Wait, you said times 9. 378 mil? You think Judge is worth it? You think Judge is worth it?
If Mahomes is worth half a mil, Judge is worth more than that.
Well, this is baseball. This isn't really football, but once again, man, I really appreciate the call, bro. Thanks for checking in, man. Always shout out from the mod, bro. Appreciate the mods. Always keeping the chat in order, bro.
Appreciate your state of the Yanks.
Yes, sir, bro. Talk to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Once again, guys, phone lines are open 631-800-4414. Give me a call. Really appreciate everyone checking in on the show. If anyone else wants to check in, phone line's going to be open the whole night. Let's get back into where I was at the game. We had Tyone. He went into the eighth, and he was at 94 pitches into the eighth. It was pretty good. He ends up going to 7 and a third, 7 hits, 2 earned, and 6 strikeouts and a homer. And he goes into the eighth, and Trevino, once again, it's a theme of this series. This guy Trevino pitched pretty well. He comes in and he locks it down. He goes to a 1-pitch double play, fresh out of the bullpen, shutting it down. Gotta love it, man. But yeah, Trevino comes in and he finishes his night. He'll finish out the game. He would go on 1 2/3, a hit, and 1 strikeout. Trevino, man, looking great. But let's move on to game 3. Game 3 was Garrett Cole on the mound. And Garrett, man, I need you to give me a shutdown start for me to get comfortable. I need to be comfortable with you, Garrett. I think you have one more start going into the postseason. You should have one more coming up. Let me see. Let me just do some quick maths real quick. I think Garrett has one more start coming up. And if he doesn't look good going into this start in the postseason, man, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? It's terrifying, dude. It's absolutely terrifying. This guy, Garrett Cole, can't not give up 3 runs in a game. It's to be determined in Boston. Likely he'll pitch Um, ew, I don't know. He might pitch the last game of the year, or he might not be lined up for it. It really just depends. It really just depends. But we'll see. We'll see with Garrett. You never know, man. No more. My ace. Garrett's your ace. Garrett's my ace. But yeah, so in the top first, Judge and Oswaldo walk, and then Donaldson hit a single, and then Judge scored to make it 1-0. That's pretty much the only thing Josh Donaldson did this series. We'll get into that a little bit later. Oswaldo Peraza hit a single, and Oswald Peraza hit a single, and Oswaldo Cabrera scores, and that made it 2-0. The Yanks would load the bases up, and Martin would hit the sac fly to make it 3-0 in the first, so they escaped without blowing open the game. And Judge pitching, or Cole pitching, he looked pretty good. He had a bad sixth inning, but besides that, he looked decently good. Decently good. He always has one bad inning. Always has one bad inning, and usually it starts with a home run. He always has a terrible inning in one game that ruins just a really good start. And usually it starts with a home run, and it was a home run that did it to him. In this one, it was the sixth inning. He gave up 3 runs. He finished with six in the third, 3 hits, 3 earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer. This guy's season ERA, he's up to a 3.5 ERA on the season, man. That's not what you want to see from your ace. A 3.5 ERA. Nestor's ERA is almost one thing lower. Hey, Hussein, mod in the chat. What's going on, bro? How you guys doing? Oh, a couple of new people joined. Listen, phone lines open 631-800-4414. Give me a call. Let me know your opinions. Let me know how you're feeling. Let's go. I would love to hear from everyone. But yeah, he always gives up one bad inning, up to a 3.5. Britton comes in. Britton goes a third of an inning, man. This guy 2 walks. This guy is terrible, man. This guy is terrible. Britton is absolutely terrible. This guy cannot be on the postseason roster. He he should just be sent to the moon. Um, Efros comes in. He goes a third clean, finishes up that inning, and then Aaron Judge. The very next inning, Aaron Judge gets 61. Let's clap it up for the boy. Clap it up for the boy, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge, man, 61 homers. Absolutely insane. Makes it 5-3 on a 3-2 count, fighting off pitches. This guy, Judge, did it. It was absolutely insane, man. I was screaming. I was crying. I was crying in the club. It was absolutely great watching this guy hit it. But that wasn't the only offense in that inning. Excuse me. Bader singled, and then Peraza scored, made it 6-3. My allergies, dude, are so bad. My sister has her cats in here right now because she's out away in Arizona, and my allergies are going crazy, guys. Like, you don't even know. I feel like I'm sniffling 100 times, and I apologize if I am, but my allergies are going crazy, and I'm sorry. Um, but Judge gets 61, and then Bader singles and Peraza scores. And in the ninth inning, Bader made contact and the ball was thrown away. 2 run score, made it 8-3. Clark goes to inning pitch with 1 strikeout and 1 hit. And Chapman comes in and pitches the ninth. The Chapman actually looks pretty good, man. Chapman looks pretty good in this one. He goes to inning with 2 strikeouts. He looked pretty good. It was very interesting. If you guys will just excuse me for 1 second, I'm just gonna go grab a sip of water. Oop, knocked my mic there. I'm sure that sounded great. Just give me 1 second. Excuse me. Oh my God. What is going on, guys? We're back. We're back at it like a fucking crack addict. Shout out to my mom trying to watch a stream upstairs, and she was watching an old one. Always love the mom trying to support it. Always love it. But we're back, guys. Um, Sorry about that, but we're back at it. So yeah, Now let's get into the fun part of the show. Let's get into awards. I just see a couple more people join again. I'm going to throw it out there again. The phone lines are open 631-800-4414. Give me a call. Let me know how you feel. Who do you think should be on the playoff roster? Who do you think they should cut? Who should bat in front of Judge? Who should bat after Judge? Will Judge get the 63? Let me know. Um, but yeah, let's get into the awards. The Golden Bat Award this series, I'm gonna give it to him because I love him. I'm giving it to Rizzo, man. Anthony Rizzo, 500 average, 600 on base, a 625 slugging. He went 2 for 4 in both games. He didn't really do much, but he had a 1.225 OPS. And I'm basically giving this to him also because he had the managerial. He's the first Yankees history to have a 1,000 winning percentage in his managerial record. Minimum 1 game pitched. Absolutely insane. Manager Rizzo looking great. Manager Rizzo, he's the guy. But yeah, we got the Golden Ball Award. Trevino, Lou Trevino. I'm giving the Golden Ball to Lou Trevino. This guy is climbing up my trust tree. Climbing up my trust tree. This series, he goes 2.2 innings, 2 hits, and 2 strikeouts. Lou Trevino, man, this guy is looking really good since we traded him. He's a low key sleeper. He's been the best performer since the deadline. Well, I don't know about Harrison Bader. That guy's performing pretty good. But since Lou Trevino has joined, he's been pretty good for the Yanks, man. He's been pretty good for the Yanks. I'm pretty sure you can go back. Let me see if I can go back real quick for you guys. Should have been prepared. Sorry about this. Let me see if I can go back for you guys and get some Lou Trevino. When was the trade deadline? August 2nd, right? August 2nd. Hussein, when was the trade deadline? August 2nd. I know you'll know, bro. This guy's my mind. I know you'll know. Lou Trevino stats. And you gotta do a little butter knifing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This guy is Diesel. This guy is Diesel. Um, Lou Trevino, since August 2nd, has made 24 appearances with the Yanks, and he has pitched a total of 20.2 innings. He has a 1.74 ERA with 22 strikeouts and 1 save. This guy is Diesel. This guy is Diesel. 18 hits in 20.2 innings. Yeah. Yeah, Lou Trevino, man. That guy's been great since that guy's a sleeper coming out of that bullpen right now. Lou Trevino is a sleeper coming out of that pen. Yeah, it was a second. Thank you, though. Really appreciate it, man. I did end up finding that. But yeah, I'm giving him the Golden Ball Award. And now it's time for everybody's favorite award. Everybody's favorite award. Let's get the chef hat on going. This chef hat, man. Somebody left this hat at Diggs. I just picked it up. Well, let's get the award going. Let's make sure it looks good for the clip. Alrighty, guys. This series, that boy's cooking award goes to Aaron Judge because that boy is cooking. He gets 61 home runs, man. Absolutely insane. Ties Roger Maris, 61 homers, something that most of us have never seen before, unless your name is Dugout Doug because he saw Maris do it. But Judge in this series, he goes 250 average with a 600 on base and a 625 slugging, good for a 1.225 OPS, mainly the 61 homer. While I'm giving him, that boy is cooking. He got walked 7 times in this series. 7 times this guy got walked in the series. Absolutely insane. Aaron Judge, man. Magical stuff what he's doing. Magical, magical, magical stuff what he's doing. But yeah, that boy Aaron Judge is cooking. And like I said, we'll see how many home runs he finishes with. I'm not sure how many home runs he's gonna finish with. I think he can get to 63. I think he hits a multi-homer game at least one more time. Probably ends up around 64, 65. You never know. Aaron Judge is doing magical stuff this year. He may even hit, well, we got 7 games left. This guy could hit maybe 15 homers and break Bonds' record. Who knows, man? This guy Aaron Judge is cracked at baseball. But yeah, that was the That Boy's Cooking Award, giving it to Aaron Judge. I think he's won it twice now because that boy is cooking this entire season. Now let's get into one of my least favorite awards in this one. It's the Send That Boy to Pluto Award, and this one is a bad award. Sad. We're giving it to Josh Donaldson, man. Josh Donaldson didn't do jack. He bats .77, 077 in this series. Excuse me. Josh Donaldson, send that boy to Pluto. He's batting 077 with a 114 on base and a 077 slugging. It's good for a 230 on 230 OPS. Not very good from Josh Donaldson. Send that boy to Pluto. Don't really love it. Don't love to see it. You would really like to see a $25 million a year contract guy pitch better or play better, excuse me. But I don't. From Josh Donaldson, man, this guy hasn't shown it all year, and I don't have any faith that he can show it. Once again, we got a couple more people that just joined up. 631-800-4414 if you want to give me a call. But yeah, Josh Donaldson, man, the guy's he should not have a playoff spot, man. Like if you realistically think about it, what is he gonna do in the playoffs? What are the chances of this guy getting hot, crazy hot in the playoffs? Like very slim to none, playing like a $25 million a year player. So I think what he needs to do is be on the bench. Give me some third base IKF. Michael said it before. Give me some third base IKF. That's my guy. That's my Twitter freaking name. Third base IKF. Give it to me and put Josh Donaldson on the bench. I keep bumping the mic. I apologize for my headphone users. Um, Hussein says, I say bench only because defense is not fully trashed, even though it's been questionable. You're right, bro. His defense is not fully trashed. I think he actually leads in DRS. Someone could fact check me on that one. I think he actually leads in DRS. He's been all right. He's been pretty good. He hasn't been great. He's been great most of the time. Let me retract that. He's been pretty good to great most of the time, but he's had a lot of blunders, and it just when he's bad on defense, it just looks worse when he goes up and just strikes out on 3 pitches right in the middle of the next time. JD pimps singles. JD does pimp singles. JD pimps everything. He's great defensively. That doesn't help because we have IKF too. IKF Gold Glove their basement. I'm telling you. One thing I did want to get into though, and this is kind of off topic, a Matt Carpenter return. It's seeming less and less likely to have a Matt Carpenter return because Matt Carp, man, there's only like 6 or 7 games left. When is this guy gonna start? Is he gonna do any rehab games? It's already in the playoffs down there. You're just gonna throw this guy back into MLB games because we is he coming back for the DS? I think it's much more likely he comes back for the CS if he does come back. And you have to get that guy on a contract for next year. That's one of my things I'm thinking. You have to get that guy under contract next year. And then also Benintendi. Benintendi's definitely not back for the DS. He's definitely not back for the end of the season. He might be back for the CS. Michael says defense doesn't win baseball, especially the Yankees who need more hits. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Defense does win games in baseball, man. Because if you save more runs than you give up, or yeah, that's what I mean. I think if you save more runs than you give up, then you're gonna win more games. Defense wins games, bro. Offense is a gift. I learned that in camp. But yeah, the Matt Carp return. I don't know. It seemed less and less likely. He's already been out for a couple weeks. Um, we'll see how Matt Carp looks. If he does come back in the DS, I think he'll look great because this guy is just gonna come and hit bombs because that's all he does. But speaking of playoffs, Chapman and Hicks. Do you think those guys could be on the playoff roster? I don't think these guys could be on the playoff roster. You cannot put Chapman and Hicks on the playoff roster, man. There is no space for Hicks to come in to get in that bat in the playoffs, and there's no spot for Chapman to pitch in the playoffs. There's no place for Chapman to pitch. Imagine a Aroldis Chapman coming into a tie game in the playoffs. I would riot. I would riot. I would go crazy. I'd go crazy, bro. Yeah, Chapman, get rid of that guy. I never want to see that guy on the Yankees ever again. I liked him when he was here. Excuse me. He got us Glaber. I will forever be grateful. But get rid of Chapman. Um, what do I have here on the notes? Oh, 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 oh. Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Josh Donaldson, man. I wrote it twice. Josh Donaldson, man, playing like trash. But yeah, guys, that was the Yankees and Red Sox. Right now, let's look ahead. So the Yankees are going to the stadium tomorrow in Baltimore. I'm very excited for that one. I'm going to try to pop out there to at least 1 or 2 games. So if you're trying to go, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram. If you have my number, text me. See if we can pop out to a game. Justin says Chapman sweats too much and now he can't handle it anymore. Bro, Chapman does sweat too much, bro. Michael says me. Bro, if you keep spamming, I might have to have one of my mods put you in timeout, bro. Uh, but I noted. I'll take that. I understand. Noted. Actually, you know what, man? Man? You're a pretty loyal viewer. I'll make you a mod. Another mod in the chat. 3 mods in the chat. We're fucking official. Rook says we out on Sunday. Let's go. So yeah, guys, we're popping out to the games. Let me know who wants to pull up to the games. But let's keep looking ahead. So this is how I'm gonna plan it out. What game I try to get to is based on the pitching. So Friday, I'm not worried about going because it's Mingo, and I hate Mingo. So I'm probably not going to Friday. But Saturday is Nestor, probably his last start of the year. Look for him to throw a freaking great game. He's down to a 2.56 on the year, almost a full run below Garrett. Down to a 2.5 on the year on Saturday. And then Sunday is Severino, Sevi. So who knows? Maybe I'll pop out to a game or two. Maybe I'll pop out Saturday and just stay in the Bronx Sunday night. Who knows, man? But yeah, guys, we are gonna wrap this up. Appreciate everyone for stopping in. Appreciate the chat. Appreciate the chat for popping off. Uh, I will see everyone the next time State of the Yanks goes live. Thank you guys very much. It was a great one. And yeah, everyone, you have a good one. This is Tyler from State of the Yanks signing off. Go Yankees, man.